I ain't gonna lie, I had a completely different video plan for today. I watched the Cash Nasty Devontae Figure 2-on-2 Creative League video. Had the whole reaction done, video done, thumbnail, title, description, all that stuff done. But then right before I was about to click that button, I asked myself, is this you? Is this what you want to do? Short answer to that is no. Now, what does this have to do with Dennis Rodman right now? With Dennis Rodman on the screen, this thumbnail, this title? I want to talk about authenticity. I want to talk about authenticity today. Now, started with me, going back to this video. Now, right before I hit that button, I asked myself, is this you? And for a long time, throughout my whole life, I've been struggling with authenticity. Now, there are things I did that I wanted to do, but there are a lot of things that I did that wasn't for me, that weren't generated from me. I was doing a lot of things that a lot of people had perceived as what you should do, and I didn't allow myself to think for myself. And that's the problem with today's age. There's so much things you can consume. TV shows, movies, music, hanging out with friends all the time. All these things are so accessible that we're not allowed to think for ourselves. We don't give ourselves time to think for ourselves. Now, how do you do that? You got to start spending time alone. You got to start spending time alone. So then all these things that you're consuming, that you're learning from, you can start to generate your own ideas and thoughts and opinions from them, yourself, for yourself. I need you to start spending time alone. Now ask yourself, how much time do you spend alone? Sleep don't count. You ain't thinking when you sleep. How much time do you really spend alone, doing nothing, really just thinking to yourself? Exactly. Maybe a couple minutes when you're just walking around, but even then you're not even thinking. So I need you to start spending time with yourself. Now let's go back to Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman exemplified authenticity to the fullest. To the fullest. Now let's talk about his game on the court. How he was authentic on the court. He did what he was best at. He wasn't going to the gym working on his fadeaways, working on his threes, working on his ball handling, because he knew that what he was best at was playing defense. So every single night, he did what he was best at. He made the night the hardest it could be for the best player on the other team. He played his role. He didn't try to do what somebody else tried to do, even though everybody wants to be the guy to make the shots, make the buckets, be the scoring leaders, be the Michael Jordans of the team and of the world. We're not all that, and that's the truth at the end of the day. Those people are one in a billion, one in billions. So once you need to start being like you. Now let's talk about Dennis Rodman off the court. Dennis Rodman off the court was himself even more than anything. He skipped practices. Why? Because he felt like it. He felt like he needed it for himself. Now I'm not telling you to skip your practices, but I'm telling you need to start operating in ways that do what's best for you to work towards what you want to get to. Then now even look at his hair. He changed his hair. Why do he always change his hair color? New hairstyle. Why do you always do this? He felt like it. He told himself, I feel like it. They asked him, why do you start dressing weird? I feel like it. Why do you start doing this? Why'd you skip practices in the playoffs to go to Vegas? I felt like it. I needed it for me. You need to start operating on things that's best for you. Now let's talk about you for a second. Are you operating in things that works towards you, what you want to work towards? Are you? Do you genuinely want it? Do you really want it? To me, and it seems like no, because every single day there's a choice A and there's a choice B. That choice A is what you keep choosing. That's not going down the direction that you want to go to, because your actions have to match what you're trying to get to. But that choice B, you keep suppressing it every single day. You keep holding it down. You keep telling yourself no, keep making this decision just to satisfy other people. Just only to satisfy other people. So if you think you're going to be able to accomplish all the goals that you set out for yourself while you're not acting for you, you're going to end up in the same places like everybody else is going to end up. You're going to end up like everybody else around you if you don't start acting for yourself. You just won't. Because if you try to do things that other people do because they have different motives, different goals, different intentions, you're not going to end up to where you want to go because you're not acting for you. So I need you to start acting for you. And now once again, I'm not no perfect person. I've been learning authenticity really for the past 1 to 2 years. I'm really just learning as I'm learning, I'm just giving game. I ain't perfect. I'll never be perfect. So I want you to go on this journey of being authentic with me. Take on this journey. Keep growing every single day, because nobody's ever going to be perfect. But the best thing that we could do is try to operate in ways that we could become better every single day. Work towards the things we want to work towards every single day. Take a step closer to being the person that we want to become every single day. But that starts with your actions matching your intentions. Repeat that. Your actions matching your intentions. You won't be able to get anywhere where you think you'll be able to get to if you're not doing things off your own intentions, off your own mind. So begin first thinking for yourself, spending time by yourself, creating your own thoughts and ideas, literally just by being by yourself, doing nothing, sitting down 10, 20 minutes a day total. That's all you need. All you need. And then 2, ask yourself, before you make that decision again, choice A, that one you always made that's not working towards your goals, or choice B, that's keep kicking, that's knocking on the door within you, but you keep pushing it down, you keep telling yourself no. Open that door up, and that feeling you're going to get from working towards your goals, that's going to feel better than anything that choice A could have done. And then you're going to look back in time in the long run, you're thinking bigger picture, right? Everybody was thinking for the moment. They're going to be like, how did you get there? Because I was thinking for myself. I was thinking for my future. I was thinking for what I wanted to get to. So start being like you. Join me on this journey. Continue to be a better version of yourself each and every single day. So discipline or regret, you choose.